Got it. Turning off fan.
That's what I'm talking about. What's up, Home Slice? Happy holidays to you and y'alls. Look at my mad scientist glasses. It's just easier putting them on instead of having to do all this to put them on my ears. You know what I'm saying? But check this out. We're live and we're driving right now. So, I just want to tell y'all, I appreciate the lot of you, okay? Even the ones that I shouldn't appreciate, I do, because you're learning me something, okay? So the karmics, the haters, the jealousy, envious people, it's all good. But check this out. I'm going to be different off screen here, so you don't really see me alleviating my anxiety of having a cigarette, okay? That's it. So I'll be dipping over here, and you know what I'm doing. But check this out. Okay. I'm really gonna keep my composure because this is a biggie. In the times that we're living in now, woo boy! It's like a fucking roasting your marshmallows or your chestnuts on an open fire, right? Yeah, it is. But you know what? I think we need this kind of change. We need to really look at ourselves in this moment and be like, what the hell are we doing? And we're not doing much, but backpedaling and recycling and regurgitating the same shit that we've been doing for so many years. And I mean, I'm down for structure, yo. I really am. But this kind of structure, I can't deal with this. I sit here and I try to avoid the news and this and that and that and this. And hold on for 1 second. My neighbor's back from his Christmas trip with his wife, and now they got some food. Hold on! Hold on, I'm coming! Hey, ¿qué pasa ese?
I don't know what's in there.
Oh, she better promise me a turkey leg.
No.
I don't see one in here.
No,
It's all good.
no, she, I don't know what my God put in there.
No, it looks like ham. Mm-hmm. You guys have ham tonight?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
Turkey?
prime rib, turkey.
I've been trying to feed Mookie all dinner all night. She wasn't eating. I'll bring this over. She's gonna be eating it. Both of us. I appreciate you, my friend. Glad you guys made that kind of early. That late night driving is not good for anybody. All right, bro. I'll see you. Thank you. Happy holidays. Ooh, you missed it. Come on, look out. Hey, sorry I'm back. Look at this. Ooh, my neighbor hooked me up. Let's see what we got. Just real quick, because, I'm cool with my neighbors. They're like 80. And I gave her, my neighbors, they're, like I said, they're 80, right? So, the older gentleman is kind of, he's old and cold, bitter bones, right? So I went online and I ordered him these blankets that you like wear as a robe, but they're like an electric blanket. So I got him a his and hers. So I got her a pink one and him a blue one. I gave them to him, and they were like, "Oh boy, we love it," because they had like the little sheepskin inside. It was pretty cool, right? Yeah. Hey, check this out. I'm not really responding to any of your questions right now. I'm just gonna go freestyle, right? So yeah, this is what the neighbors hooked me up with from their daughter dinner for Christmas. Let's see what we got. Woo! We got some goodies. Look at that. Thank you, neighbors. See, love thy neighbor, right? That's amazing. Thank you, Lord. Thank you for that blessing. Put it in the fridge. My dog dog's all over it. I made her dinner. She didn't want to eat none of it. She smells that. She's all over it. I feel like, what's up with that? Okay. So back to what I was about to be talking about. You know, as a military veteran who fought for this country, for you to sleep good at night, to protect the country, for the freedom that we enjoy, because you could be living in China, boy. You remember how COVID happened in China, right? You get your ass beat, you step outside. You ain't getting that here, but say, we are a bunch of entitled maniacs, egotistical, driven fools that only care about one thing. It ain't you. It's only caring about me. And we watched the world evolve this way for centuries and for years and millennium even. And bro, when are we going to be done with this nonsense? Like, I'm really considering reneging on my whole military career and my whole pride for America. Not pride, let me take that back, because I'm not a prideful person. I'm a very humble person. But my enthusiasm for America. Because when I look at America in the history that we have lived, it ain't nothing but a sack of shit. Scamming and scheming and lying and killing and pillaging and you name it from the beginning. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not anti, socialite and, just go with me here. Don't form your opinions until you understand exactly the words that are coming out of my mouth. It's like we've tried a certain way of living. So we're going to say we are trying to live in a democracy. But I'm confused because I thought it was a republic. So now is it a democracy or a republic? I don't even know. But what really gets me is this self-serving entitlement mentality that we have. Food companies, they know they're putting toxic fucking waste in our food, trying to sell 3D printing food that we should be eating, and think it's okay that we're going to be just turning our heads and being like, thank you. No. Half the food that we eat kills us, and then they're going to go hire the pharmacies to give us the pills to kill us even more. But I'm not trying to get on that downside. I'm not. But if you take a look at history, it is just jacked up from the start of how we lied and connived and stole and hurt and pillaged and murdered and everything to get where we are. How can you even be happy with any of that idea? Shame on you and your mother. We need to switch it up a little bit. We've given enough time for this idea to blossom, and it's a fucking flop. We lie after lie after lie to cover ass for the lie that we're lying about. That's what makes America great. We're the American liars. The great American liars. And if you don't believe me, you're lying to yourself. Where is the camaraderie of people? Where is the compassion of people? Where is the all for one and one for all? Because if you're weak and I'm not, by you being weak makes me weak. So you're the weakest link in the chain. And we need a strong chain. Now, I'm not causing no revolt. I'm not causing any bullshit to be like, ooh, look at him, he's a terrorist. Because I'll come over there and I'll elbow you and your mother. I fight for all people. All people. Because we all deserve a chance to have this thing called life be something good. And those people that are so oppressive and so lying and conniving and child pedophiling. No, you don't do that. And we need to drop the hammer on shit. And I don't want to hear the liberals be like, well, that's against my constitutional rights. Well, if we're going to dissect your actions to the repercussions of the consequences, then we're not really violating your rights, are we? No. So you can sit there and slap your nuts on the concrete all your day long crying about how life isn't fair. Right now is a perfect time to own our bullshit and make it right. We've already tried all that other bullshit, dude. Fuck the Rothschilds. Okay, let me tell you. There was a time in America that we didn't have zero money and we still made things work. It's called the barter system. Hey, brother, if you mow my lawn, I'll give you this chicken. Bam, done deal. So imagine if we, remember, I'm not starting a riot or a insurrection. I'm only giving ideas of guidance that was given to me to tell you now. If we stop using their services, if we stop feeding the machine and paying their dinners and their valets and being slaves to them, because that's what we're doing. Your money goes to this person, and then everybody wants their hands in their pocket, and it's your pocket they want. I don't want to live a life of being in a pocket. I want to live a life that's free, that's happy, that really respects other people. You could be an artist, you could be a musician. Because I don't play the guitar, I'm going to get pissed off at you because you do. Shut up. That's what we've grown into. And I'm sick of it. It's disgusting. I don't even feel happy to be called an American, because what is an American? From what I know of history, I don't want to be a part of any American, because it's disgusting how we became Americans. So we need to get our heads right. We don't need to sink $50 billion into AI when we can have solar and wind and all these free elements to use to ease your life. But we got the greed, these greedy fucking people out here, right? Look at me, I'm putting my name on a building, basically desecrating somebody else's name that was on there. But you know what? The Lord is serving vengeance right now. The Lord is serving the vengeance right now on the people that are like this. And they're going to come and retaliate. Because they know they're getting sucked down into their own hole that they created. But you, black, white, Asian, Chinese, I don't give a fuck what color you are, because I don't even see color, because you bleed the same blood I do. Just because you didn't go to school like I did, or maybe I didn't like you, it don't matter. You still need food to eat. You still need air to breathe, right? Right. So why can't we just one time come together as a whole, united as a whole? Look at these monks. Have you followed the news and seen these monks? They started in Fort Worth, and they're walking all the way, I think, to Washington, D.C. by foot. Can you even imagine your lazy ass walking to the store to get your cigarettes? Never mind walking across country with like bags of like whatever you're gonna carry to go with you, because these monks are crazy and they're walking for peace. That's what we need, peace. And the God Almighty, the only one God, is bringing that. And he uses people to bring messages of upliftment, of warnings, of, hey, get your shit right. And you all sit there and laugh like it's a joke because you're too busy with your 3-second attention span trying to be all damn doom scrolling. Don't worry, I've been there too. But who's on track to tell you what's up? Surely not you. So pull your head out of your ass, because you're not an ostrich with your head in the hole, hiding from the shit that's in the real world because you're scared. Well, if you let shit keep going the way it is, you're going to be more fucking scared later than you are now. And that's truth you could bet on. I'm not answering the questions. Sorry, my friends. I'm just ranting and raving because I'm just disgusted. Don't you see that Christopher Columbus was not the first guy to discover America? But we're going to keep it that way because he was a Freemason? Cut it out. We need to change the way that we live and the way that we see life. Because most of us just see it by the material. Oh, I can get a Mercedes. Look at me, I can get a Lamborghini. Look at that guy, he's got a nice house and I'm living in a shed. Well, you're not looking at who did what to get where and how and what they got. And it's not your job to be judging in the first place. So how about you just settle yourself down and back up? Because I've been in the ghetto. I've been around black people and being the whitest motherfucker there. And be like, what up, homies? You want some pizza? You know? I've been in different kind of scenarios and situations and people, environments, and diversity to know that we, all down to the micro level, are the same. We all want the same thing. We want air to breathe. We want food to eat. And we surely don't want to be pooping out in the rain. Okay? We need shelter. And if people in this place can't give us that by what we produce for them, and then want to go and take it and go put it over there so they can make it a distraction to put it in their pocket, half of it. I know what pinching off the top is. And that's all we've been doing. Skimming the top. Like a bunch of mafia heads, right? Right. But see, this time, it's different. You will not hold the strongholds over us. Because now we're seeing there's much more people that are getting enlightened to what's really going on. And when the divine will comes into the collective consciousness, there ain't no stopping it. None. So there's nothing you could do other than repent and forgive and live in the truth. Is it that hard to live in the truth? Hey, how you doing? I'm an asshole sometimes. Nice to meet you. Is it that hard? But hey, guess what? I'm a nice guy most all the time. And I think that my videos reflect all of that. So anybody gonna challenge that, sit down and relax. Because you need a lesson in life. We need to stop this cycle that we've been just chasing our tail with. Being these dogs in a circle. And we're feeding these fucking Satanist people. If we all stop using Google, how much money can Google really get from the ads? Like I said, I'm not causing a revolt or an insurrection. I'm only trying to stir the truth up in your brain. So I am grateful that you're here to listen. The whole one of you that is. And I'm grateful now that 5 more people came in. You guys have this much attention span. That's because your mama never told you how to sit still. But I'm telling you to sit still. You get in my life, you stay in my life. You lock it down. You stay here till I'm done. That's how it works. Because what I got to say, you need to hear. And what you might be writing in the comments, I might need to read. So how are you going to do good without me? And how am I going to do good without you? That's the way we need to be thinking. Not, let me manipulate you so you can keep coming in here and feeding me. And you get nothing out of it. We're done with all that. That's all going to change. So the revelations that are coming into our lives now with the news that we're hearing. Listen, brother. Listen, sister. I don't want you to worry, okay? Don't panic. Because things are going to get fucked off. They really are. And you need to just sit with that moment of not living in the fear of the panic, but living in the fear of being ready to keep going despite the panic. Whatever's going on out there is just going to let itself fade out. If you stop now, like I stop now, nothing's going to keep going for the better of us. Isn't that what it's all about? The better of us for you and me? Because without you, there is no me. For I am you. If you're my fucking gas delivery truck guy, put it in the ground in the hole, then I can get gas at the pump. But if you don't deliver it, then I can't get the gas. So without you, there's no me. And we make that transaction, we put a value on that material-wise, and we use that as a manipulation to say, well, guess what, bitches? If I'm not going to put that gas in the hole, you ain't going to be driving around your SUV. Wait a minute, who the fuck were you again? Oh, you're the guy that just dumps the gas in the hole? Well, keep doing your job. Because you're doing it good for not just me, but there's many other people that benefit off what you're doing. So if you're going to inflate your ego like that, then you need to be removed. And we put somebody in there that actually likes to do that. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I think this just jab, it really messed with people's heads. Plus, I don't even know about the metals that have been in there. So now we got Starlink linking up your brain and being like, you're going to go take a piss, and you go take a piss. I can't. Or maybe it's just me because I had not been vaccinated. Pure blood, baby. Pure blood. But I made another video about, hey, why don't we be friends with China? China's got some bomb-ass technology. They got some cool gadgets and cool toys, right? Great food. Just because the leadership sucks doesn't mean the people do. Same thing with the Middle Eastern people. Dude, I've had plenty of that Middle Eastern food, and I love it. And the people that I got to talk to and know and become friends with, they're amazing. They're just like us. like anybody else. But it's a leadership that sucks. So if we stop beating the leadership, then it runs dry, and then we gotta find something else to fill that spot. Someone with true integrity. Someone that's not gonna buckle under the fucking load of money. Or lust, or women, or whatever. I mean, we're going through a whole bunch of shit here, people. We really are. And I don't think you understand the gravity, how bad shit can get fucked up for us now if shit slid downhill quicker than it is now. What if we had to switch the president to become the vice president? And what if the vice president was incompetent enough to have now the Speaker of the House? See, you don't understand the logistics of how these pawns move in this chess game. We don't want that because it won't be so stable for us. We won't have any stability of who's our president. Is it the vice president? Is the Speaker of the House? I mean, come on. We don't need that interruption. Now, you're allowed to make mistakes. But what's the difference of you making a mistake is owning it. If you own it and you live in your truth with it, then we can get by and we can work past it and make sure it doesn't happen again. But if you sit there and you flaunt your shit like you did nothing wrong, when everything is showing that you did, now you're only intentionally causing us the greatest grief that we don't have to really endure. Can we be adults here? Can't we just be adults for one fucking point in our lives? We're all jacking off with Christmas and Thanksgiving and just ignoring how shit's really not right. Maybe that's the way they want it. But that's not the way I want it. That's not the way it's supposed to go. And I need your help. I need you to look past some of these things that are so fucked off for the bigger picture of things. Okay? It's called unity, my friends. I don't care if you're in the ghetto or you're in a high-rise. You're still a human. You still have value. You still have purpose. You still have meaning. And I like to be friends with people that have meaning and purpose and value. But I also like to be friends with the people that don't know where they're going, fucking all fucked up in their life and trying to figure it out. Because not everybody's on the same track. But I'll be damned. If I let this country go down to hell and flush in the toilet because pigs and perpetrators and lies and manipulators want to run the show. Yo, we've had enough of that time already. It's time to get some real people with genuine, honest, heartfelt feelings of unconditional love in this bitch. To say, I don't know you, but I still want to help you. Because I know that if I was in your spot, I would want you to help me. And that's all I'm saying for tonight, brothers and sisters. So, don't drink the eggnog, because you might not like the taste. With that being said, my friends, let this be a lesson of enlightenment and awakening for you to see that we need to do better. Not for just me, but for you and Sally and Billy and Jimmy and Donnie and everybody down the street. Because it takes more than one person to raise a village.